She went to their forensic lab in Austin at the headquarters, and they verified that our photos, our Jesse and some of his family members matched known historically accepted photos. It was 3 experts, the best qualified in their field at the time, and they all verified our photos matched. We thought, finally, we've got the proof. And we had that along with census records, birth and death records, his diary, or one of his diaries that was passed down through the family. And Mom, we were so naive. I'm going to keep on, and she kept going, and that's when it snowballed from there. In 1995, they had an exhumation of the alleged grave up in Kearney, Missouri. The tooth they got was found in 1978 by a curator of the museum at the old James Farm. He'd found a dog tooth, a human tooth, some dog and human bones and other animal bones, and he put them all in a Tupperware bowl and would pass them around. And that's the tooth they tested. And the guy they tested it against, his genealogy is very sketchy. They claimed there were no living descendants that had the mitochondrial DNA, and that they'd done their research, had professionals. They took a sample for DNA and sent it strict chain of custody to our DNA guy in San Antonio, who matched it to Mom's, but in something this big. She said, you're going to need to exhume your dad, his mom, and then Jesse's grave, just to make sure, all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed scientifically.
Here's the problem with that, though. You go to the Jesse grave, Jesse's not there.
He was like 10 to 12 years old when Jesse hired him he'd sworn him to an oath, and then hired him to help him move 700 bars of gold approximately 20 miles. Well, George showed he drew the map and told us exactly where they buried it. And the boys dug a 8 foot by 8 foot hole. It was 8 by 8 by 8. They dug the hole, lined the bottom with timbers, stacked the gold on top, covered it up, and went their own ways. When he got home after the war, Jesse and the other 2 old men died of old age. Everybody else is dead, and I'm the one who knew. But he showed us where the treasure was on the map, and I told Mom, I thought, oh my God! And the way it matched up, Jesse's house in Blevins, Texas, was in the center of it, and it was not his house exactly, but it was on his property on a field about 75 yards from his house.
So our main goal was to try to make her proud. So,
but it's a good legacy to pass on to others as well, family wise and whatever.